What's going on? This is Tristan, aka Tangent Wiggy from West Coast Avengers and westcoastavengers.com. I'm a staff writer here at JuiceBoxx.com, as well as one of the co-hosts of the Joint Review podcast. You can catch us on thedangertapes.com. Today we're going to be starting a new segment we're calling Pot Shots, where your friendly neighborhood stoner staff writer takes quick takes and shots and attempts at talking about topics and pieces of art and other things you might be seeing out there in your week. Today we're talking about Seefor Yourself's new album, Emotional Rollercoaster. This dude is like a southern fried, deep voiced, heavy booming rapper who's linked up with this dope band, Student Body Presidents, with an album that's just full of style. It's actually full of a lot of human grace, which is interesting for such a booming rapper, and I really wanted to get into that a little bit. A couple highlights of that record to me are songs like I Love Me Some Me, where it's really simple, but it's really beautiful, and it's really summery and laid back. It's West Coast, but to me, something that's kind of IE about it is just kind of like the humility, I get this kind of working class humility at a lot of artists from the IE, and I definitely get it from this song. It's a person who's just saying like, I'm a flawed person, but I'm trying to love myself. I'm trying to have a healthy idea of myself, and I want the people in my life that I love to believe in me and to believe that I'm going to get better as a person. And it's just a really interesting song. I really love the emotionally vulnerable aspect of a lot of this record, which I think is totally fitting. The album's called Emotional Rollercoaster. As I got deeper into the record, I thought another song that took it even deeper with that kind of thing was another song about love, called You Must Love Me. And in this song, I think the overall theme of it is God. He's the persona, Seefor, the rapper singer on the album is kind of saying, I don't deserve this unconditional love that God gives, but he gives it anyway. And then he even tells stories of people he feels that kind of at the behest of God or through God's direction were giving him love as well, even though he felt he didn't deserve it. And there's just really honest stories on it, and it's actually some of his best bars on the record too, in my opinion. And it kind of made me realize with the singing, the bars, everything on that song, that Seefor is at his best, in my opinion, when he's tackling a topic that's as big as the bigness of his personality. Seefor as an artist and songwriter has a really big, funky, stylish, musical, and human, open, big-hearted personality. And the big topics like that, like something like God and gratefulness and grace and mercy and forgiveness, all those things he tackles, I think are things worthy of an artist as big as that in the ways that I'm saying, with an artist that big of an artistic persona. Otherwise, it's just a really heartfelt album. There's some more hip-hop tracks on there. There's some more rock tracks on there. He's got singing. He's got rapping. He's not limited. He's a songwriter, a singer-songwriter, and it's worth checking out. And check out Emotional Rollercoaster by Seefor Yourself. Another thing we're going to do on Pot Shots every week is I'm going to give you Tristan's track, and this is going to be my pick from the record, that if you only check out one song from this record, check this one out. And Tristan's track for Emotional Rollercoaster by Seefor Yourself is You Must Love Me, the track I mentioned earlier about dealing with unconditional love and the fact that you may or may not deserve it and how that makes you feel as a person. It's a really beautiful and impressive song, and definitely a must listen. On account of this album having so many songs about heart and love and emotions, such as Love for You, You Must Love Me, I Love Me Some Me, So Beautiful, the Emotional Rollercoaster, Juicebox rates this album good for your heart, good for your cardiovascular system, just like AMA does Cheerios, because this album's full of heart, full of love, and it'll make you feel something. And if you're anything like me, it'll make you feel something about like pride for your area.
It's 100% juice. No wonder it tastes so good.